Leon Scott Kennedy, and Z-Quack, you have been acknowledged. Metal Driver here, and today I am finishing up Legends Series 17 with the WCW version of AJ Styles. On the side we see an image of AJ, then on the back we see another image, along with some information, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Alright, so let's not waste any more time, let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at the phenomenal AJ Styles. Here we see a 360 look at AJ Styles in his WCW gear. He does not come with a whole lot of accessories, but what he does come with are some gripping hands and a WCW Nitro t-shirt that is a soft goods material. Now this should not stain the figure. It's got this white fabric underneath, so these shirts have not stained anything. And of course I have to bring this up because there have just been so many stains recently with figures, that Raw box set Undertaker included, so I don't think that'll be the case with this. The printing on the Nitro logo looks really nice. It says Monday Nitro, so it's got that 1999 design, that 2000 look, so that's really cool. And there's Velcro on the back so you can put the shirt on pretty easily. Looking at the head sculpt, this is brand new. We have never gotten an AJ Styles head sculpt with the short hair, clean shaved look, because that was his look back in the 2000s when he was with TNA and WCW obviously. So we've never gotten that, so now we have this head sculpt. That's really cool. Something unique. Definitely great for some customizers out there. So the eyes are painted well, the eyebrows, the lips, the teeth, the hair is sculpted well. Looks really nice. Let's get this mid sideburn design here. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. It looks just like a younger AJ Styles. In fact, if we compare that with a recent Elite AJ figure, if I have that somewhere, and give me one sec. Oh, looks like I haven't opened it yet. So yeah, the Survivor Series one, I did review the Ultimate Warrior, but I never opened the rest of the waves, so let's go ahead and open this up. So now looking at the Elite Survivor Series AJ next to the new Legends Series 17 really makes me appreciate the sculpting on the new Legends version, since that is a younger AJ and they've never done that before, and it does look like it's a younger version of this head sculpt right here. So I think Mattel did a great job with this. Looking at the body on AJ, it's not a very big one. I'm not sure if I necessarily like this. Pretty sure this is the same body that we see with the other AJ figures. I can't really remember. Let's go ahead and take this off. Yeah, it is. So I guess it's fine. Maybe it could be a little bit bigger, but it's fine. Some nice double jointed elbows, pinless. Black wrist tape on both sides, painted well. And then he's got these maroon trunks, which look pretty decent. You have it designed right here in gold, painted well for the most part. You do see a little bit of the plastic kind of peeling off, so showing some pink, so that's kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. And then you do have AJ Styles on the left side of the hip. The lettering looks good. It's painted really well. That looks nice. And then the rest of the body, not a whole lot of detail. Just some plain black knee pads, plain black boots. But that's okay. The head sculpt for me is what really makes this figure. That is a good head sculpt. Now let's go ahead and see if the articulation is good. The head goes that high up, that far down. Can turn side to side and tilt very well. Shoulder goes that high up, it rotates all the way around, biceps swivel, double jointed elbows, great range there, swivel, and hinge at the wrist. He crunches that far forward, goes that far back, a waist swivel, legs go that far out. That is an excellent range. They go that high up, thigh cut, double jointed knees, hindered slightly by this knee pad, a cut at the top of the boot, ankle goes that high up, pretty stiff, that far down, and some decent ankle pivot. And here is the new Legends Series 17 AJ Styles next to the Survivor Series Elite AJ Styles. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really clamoring for a WCW version of AJ Styles, simply because AJ wasn't really in WCW for very long, and he didn't make a name for himself until he went to TNA. But with that being said, it is pretty cool to have AJ from this time period. It's always nice to get a figure of a wrestler from different points in their career, whether it's the very end, or in this case, the beginning of their career, and to kind of have that retrospective collection of a certain wrestler, especially displayed on a shelf. So for that reason, this is really cool, but what I really love about this figure is the head sculpt. That is amazing. I think Mattel did a great job on that. The WCW shirt is really cool as well. And speaking of TNA, with this head sculpt, I am certain that there are going to be many people buying this to try and make their own custom TNA version of AJ Styles, and I've already seen some cool customs online. So overall, a solid figure, and the entire wave has been pretty good. I've been very satisfied with Legends 17, and in fact, pretty much all the recent Legends waves over the last year or so have been very good. It's been one of my favorite WWE lines from Mattel. I think they've done a great job, and it makes me excited for the next set of waves and see what's in there. But in the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to see the rest of my Legends 17 reviews, click on the card at the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.